As with the beneath form, we can customize the grid component by deleting, adding, or modifying its display order. By default, Tapestry will generate the display order with the order in which the Java attributes are declared in our Java class. We have again three parameters. The reorder parameter will be used for changing the order of the columns. You just have to give a comma-separated list of attributes. All the missing attributes will be put at the end of the list. The include and exclude parameters will be used for adding or deleting an attribute. Again, this parameter just in a comma-separated list of properties. These modifications will change the bin model generated by Tapestry. You can also change the look of these components by using the row class parameter. It will specify the CSS class for the current line. This value will be recalculated for each row of your list. For example, we will like a CSS style depending on the content of the current row. We will use the row and row class parameters. The row parameter will be the current value of your list. You have to define an attribute in your Java class for stocking this value. In this example, we will use the current user attribute. And the row class will refer to a Java method called getTheClass, in which you will return the desired class. You can also modify the title of your columns. As the labels of the bin form, the labels will be generated by Tapestry with the name of the attributes. But you can also customize them by adding a property label entry in your properties file, with property the name of the attribute. For example, we have an attribute first name. We can add a first name label entry in your properties file. It is possible to customize the look of the table thanks to CSS classes that you will manage in your style sheets. So for example, we can change the image for sorting and the class of the column headers, for example. We will also be able to change the look of the cells. In this case, the row parameter is mandatory. It will allow us to store the current value. And for every cell we want to change, we will use a block parameter. The name of this block will refer to the attribute of your Java bin, which you want to change the rendering. For example, if you want to modify the rendering of the first name attribute, your block will be called firstNameCell. It is also possible to change the look of the header of a column. In this case, you have to use the header suffix. We can define the style of the grid entirely using the class parameter. And finally, we can also use our own implementation of the pager. You just have to extend the grid pager class.